Whoo-wee, things are heating up in the British Isles. They're dealing with the same issues that we've been dealing with, but on an even worse scale. There's either going to be massive civil disobedience in the streets through a street movement, a political revolution where the two main parties fall in the trash heap of history, or, as in the case of Ireland, violent resistance starting to pop up. Just like the United States, the British Isle has been dealing with its own mass immigration problem and its own massive migrant crime wave. In fact, things are very, very tension-filled and about to maybe explode in Great Britain and Ireland. But, we still have peaceful movements afoot to try to head this off, like Tommy Robinson's Unite the Kingdom March last September, or this September just passed, which drew, I say, well over 1 million people. The media tried to undercount it, of course.
Led by Tommy, the Unite the Kingdom movement, which put whatever numbers you want to put on it, a huge number of people on the streets of London on September the 13th this year. A very, very impressive turnout. And that movement and all of the associated links to that movement often get absolutely, in my view, completely unfairly slandered by the media and particularly unfairly slandered by the press. When you consider how many people were there that day, when you consider how many people were at the previous ones in July and then the start of the year and then last year, the numbers of arrests.
And not only is the street movement banging in popularity, the political revolution in Great Britain is underway as well.
When we look at the aggregate results now, any talk of a Tory comeback or Labour mounting anything in terms of a fight back.
For those a little bit less educated about British politics, the Tories were basically like Britain's rhinos, and Labour is like their Democrats. Uniparty. Reform, as you're about to find out, is MAGA.
Well, you can see the results here for yourself. It's Reform up 52, the Lib Dems up 18, the Conservatives down 21, Labour down 41. So that is the reality of what is going on across the country right now. Labour and the Tories are absolutely collapsing, and you can see it in local by-election after local by-election. They can try and postpone and cancel elections as much as they like. At some point, they'll have to stop running away from this verdict.
Very nice. Makes me very happy. But, as you know, there's been a lot of atrocities, a lot of really bad stuff going on in Britain. And one hopes that it's not too late for the peaceful street movement or the peaceful political revolution to take hold and be able to turn things around. And if them two things don't work, well, Ireland has a different example of how they might deal with it.
To the people of Newry, Mourne and Down, we, the New Republican movement, have watched their councillors and MLAs over the past 12 months. The level of disrespect shown to the people who put you into power, this cannot be ignored any longer. We are proud men of Ireland, we are patriots. Your policies and decision making in regards to flooding our communities with undocumented military-aged men is not acceptable. We will not sit back any longer and watch our culture and religion destroyed by the people we put in power. Also, the sexual indoctrination of our children in schools has not went unnoticed either. The New Republican movement will take immediate action against anyone who threatens our ways of life and the safety of our women and children. We have your addresses and known your movements. Every one of you are legitimate targets as of today. The New Republican movement, the 28th of 11/25.
I have an emotional tie to the British Isles. A majority of my ancestors are from the British Isles. They came over to the United States in the late 1600s, maybe even the mid 1600s. But my last name is Wright, and that's a British surname, an English surname, and I have quite a bit of an emotional tie. My soul, a piece of it is in the British Isles. Even though I've never been there, I know a lot about its history, and I have a lot of love for the place. So watching them go down the path that they have has hurt me almost not as much as it's hurt me to see America, because I'm an American, but it still hurts, But anyways, Let's hope the Patriots can turn things around. God bless you. God bless MAGA.